We want to welcome none other than Mr. Albert Alexander, who is the global director and owner of a special place for veterans. He'll be sharing with us regarding male veterans and benefits.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, good. I don't have to say it twice. I'll try to be in my time frame, but like really quick, when we talk about mental health, I want to share a really quick story to help give you a perspective on some of the things that veterans and family members go through that you may not know. Now, I want you to imagine a person that volunteers to go into the military, they get trained, right? And then they get a family. And one of those family members goes to war and they don't come back. Now that family member with children has this daunting task they never planned for, are not ready for, to go somewhere where they don't know where they're going to live. The chances are they don't have a job, don't know what they're going to do, and this can create a situation that they never had before. And if they didn't have PTSD before, you know they have it now, because now there's a lot of anxiety, because you have children. What are you going to do? And especially if you're overseas and you got to get back to the States. And then to out-process the military, chances are the spouse is a civilian and don't know a lot about how to do that, okay? So now they have to do this mourning, burial, and deal with the children, and what am I gonna do next? Can you imagine how much anxiety that can be? And what kind of mental health that could start? A person needs to be going to get seen, and now that person don't have time to be seen because their life is at hand right now, especially with children. And then being in the military, it is a culture. You get kind of institutionalized, and those who do live 20, 30 years in the military and get out, we are all catapulted into what we can call a cesspool of civilians that don't understand the way we think. It is a culture shock. So the children are going to school with people around them, the kids don't understand them. The spouse isn't trying to fit into the community. The husband, whoever it is, trying to get a job. And in each and every one of those communities, their speaking and communicating and thinking process is so different that people don't understand them. And this is how it's perpetuated. And it always is left up to the veteran to adapt and overcome. There's no really other help because no one in the family knows that solution because no one's ever lived that before in that particular family. Is that making sense? Now, that leads me to one thing I do have to talk about because I was asked, what do you do when a veteran dies? A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people aren't prepared for that. So what the first thing to do, really quick, I want to give you a procedure what anybody can do, because you can Google what to do when a veteran dies. You can put that in there. And then scroll down to the part where it says VA, the VA.gov is talking about burying veterans. And you're going to get something that looks like this. All right, if you can see it from here. They're going to give you a step-by-step, a phone number, who to call, and guess what? You get a person that can give you a step-by-step and talk you through it. So you can do that. Google how to bury a veteran, whatever you need to do. Go down to where it says VA.gov is talking about that, because a lot of organizations do that, but you want to get everything from the VA.gov. You're going to get a person, which is a relief. You get to that point and they're going to tell you all the documents that you need, if you qualify even as a spouse to be buried, and all those types of things that you don't know about. So, but one thing I do want to tell you, if I can tell you to do anything, is to do this right now. Don't wait till you need it and then try to figure out, oh, what do I do, what do I do? So they're going to tell you all the documents that you need, get all those documents and everything right now, put them in a safe place. Got to have a little locket box, like same place you put your Social Security card, birth certificates. Do that the same thing, because when that moment comes, things are going to move pretty fast and you may not be able to think. So do that part now. And do I have time to mention one other thing? Okay, so as far as a special place of veterans is the name of my organization, we do have other resources I would like to mention that help you through different things. The company called Of Color Inc. It is a black-owned, female-owned company, and they have the Homeless Veteran Reintegration Program grant. I know it's a mouthful. HVRP. They help you. Could be anywhere in the city of Chicago. They can help you with resources to get jobs, get to your mental health. So there's another nonprofit in the community that helps you with that type of stuff in mental health. And I personally speak on, as a speaker, on spiritual strengthening, so how you can remain powerful and effective in your most traumatic situation, memory, or trigger. Have lived through trauma myself, homelessness 2 different times. People have attacked my wife and children on the street, and I wasn't there to help them because I was different places in the world, and then what we live with now today. And last thing is that every last one of you deal with mental health. Because every time you go to a store, every time you go to the restaurant or something like that, you're meeting each person in their current mental state, and they're meeting you in your current mental state. So we're all kind of into mental health if you think about it. Anybody ever broke up a fight or try to get peace or being there for someone? You're dealing with someone's mental health. So don't undermine your abilities that you're not a certified person in mental health, that we're all a part of this and we all need to live as a collective. Thank you.